Every evening, an old man walked alone to the edge of a cliff, not to rest, not to pray, but to capture something. The villagers called him the Sunset Man. For 30 years he had taken the same photo, every single day, thousands of sunsets. But one stormy evening, everything changed. The most beautiful sunset the village had ever seen appeared for only a few seconds, and just as the old man lifted his camera, it slipped from his hands and disappeared into the sea. 30 years of memories gone. Why would a man risk his life for a photo? And what happened when he lost the one thing he thought mattered most? Stay with me, because what he realized that day might change the way you live your life forever. Long ago, in a quiet coastal village where wooden houses faced the endless sea, lived an old man with silver hair and gentle eyes. Every evening, just before the sun touched the horizon, he carried a small wooden chair and an old camera to the high cliff overlooking the ocean. The villagers watched him daily. Some smiled, some whispered, "That's the Sunset Man again." No matter if it was sunny, no matter if it rained, he never missed a day. Inside his small home were shelves upon shelves of photo albums, thousands of sunsets, golden skies, red flames across clouds, purple evenings after storms. Each picture was carefully placed. One afternoon, a curious young boy followed him. The boy had always wondered why the old man did this. "Grandfather," the boy asked gently, "why do you take the same photo every day? Haven't you seen enough sunsets?" The old man smiled softly. "I'm collecting them." The boy tilted his head. "But why collect sunsets?" "So that one day when I am old and weak," the old man replied, "I can look at them and remember how beautiful life was." The boy nodded slowly, not fully understanding. Days passed, weeks passed, years passed. The old man continued. Every sunset, click, click, click. But he rarely looked at the sky with his own eyes. His eyes were always through the camera lens. One evening, dark clouds gathered suddenly. The wind grew wild. Waves crashed violently against the rocks below the cliff. A storm was coming. The villagers rushed indoors. "Grandfather, come back!" someone shouted. "It's dangerous!" But the old man kept walking slowly toward his spot, holding his chair, holding his camera. "This sunset might be special," he said calmly. Thunder roared. Lightning tore across the sky. The boy watched nervously from afar. The wind nearly knocked the old man over, but he stood firm. Suddenly, the clouds began to part. For just a few seconds, the storm opened a window in the sky, and the horizon exploded with color. Gold melted into red, red blended into purple, light danced across the ocean waves. It was the most breathtaking sunset anyone had ever seen. Even the villagers froze in awe. The boy whispered, "It's beautiful." The old man lifted his camera with shaking hands. The wind was fierce. His fingers trembled. Just as he was about to press the button, a strong gust struck. The camera slipped. Time slowed. The camera spun in the air and fell straight into the roaring sea below. Splash! Gone! A gasp spread through the village. 30 years of routine, 30 years of photos, gone in one moment. The old man stood silently, staring at the horizon. Tears rolled slowly down his wrinkled cheeks. The boy ran to him. "Grandfather, your camera is gone." The old man nodded softly. "Yes." "I'm sorry," the boy whispered. For a moment, only the storm could be heard. Then the old man took a deep breath, and something unexpected happened. He smiled. "For the first time in 30 years," he said gently, "I didn't try to keep the sunset. I only lived it." He closed his eyes. He felt the cold wind on his face. He heard the powerful waves below. He smelled the salty air. He opened his eyes again and watched the colors fade naturally into night. No camera, no lens, just him and the moment. A peaceful silence filled his heart. That night, the boy visited the old man's house. He slowly opened the photo albums, page after page of beautiful sunsets. They were perfect, but they felt empty. They were still. They made no sound. They held no feeling. Suddenly, the boy understood something deep. The old man hadn't collected sunsets. He had missed them. He had been so busy capturing life that he forgot to live it. From that day on, the old man never brought a camera again. Every evening he brought only his chair. He sat quietly, watched the sky, breathed deeply, smiled softly, and truly lived each sunset. Sometimes we are so busy recording life, saving life, planning life, that we forget to experience it. We chase photos, videos, memories stored in devices. But real moments are not meant to be kept in screens. They are meant to be felt in the heart. The most beautiful sunsets, the deepest love, the precious time with people cannot be owned. They can only be lived. So today, put down the camera sometimes, pause, breathe, and truly live the moment you're in, because life is happening right now.